Hi everyone, I am the Inverted Stitcher, but you can just call me Kendall, and welcome back to my Flosstube. I have a new name. Welcome back. Previously stitched by Kendall, I am now going by Inverted Stitcher. And I wanted to start this Flosstube off by explaining why I made the name change. This is something that I've been kind of like back and forth. Also, sorry if you can hear my dryer. I just have the energy and the motivation to do this right now, so I'm recording it and just deal with it. But I've been kind of like in a huge stitch funk for a little bit now, and I think it kind of started when I was vending at the one card show, and I made like 3 sales and just felt very like not very motivated, or like no one liked my stitching. And I remember when I first made my Instagram and started like the whole social media stitching stuff, that like I didn't want this to be a business. Like, I know I'm making Etsy sales and making patterns for people to buy and all that stuff, but I didn't want it to feel like it was an extra job, because I really enjoyed stitching and I didn't want to take the fun out of that. And I think that was kind of the first like little hitch where I was like, oh, I'm not really enjoying this feeling of putting myself out there and getting rejected, and like putting my worth in sales. Because I know, like, I love what I was stitching. I was so excited making all these keychains and everything. I thought they were so cute. And then to have people just like not even stop at my booth, like it was a very, very bad sale, like show. That was kind of my first little inkling that I was thinking of it too much as a business. Then I had a commission for 2 more Pokemon characters, and it was a slog to get through those. I did not enjoy my time stitching them at all. They were like, I had stitched, it was a Gengar and a Mew. I'll put them on the screen here because I don't have them obviously, but they were just, it was too, I feel like I've expanded my stitching style since I started, and I started with all the characters that were very like 1 or 2 colors, very simple designs, and I've stitched a couple more elaborate things, and even the ones I'm designing now are more elaborate, and that I find way more fun. And I didn't like that, like, yeah, I was getting paid and it was nice that people wanted my art as a commission, but I wasn't enjoying doing it. So once I finished those, I made the decision I'm going to kind of separate myself from what I started. So getting rid of the Stitched by Kendall, because it felt like that's more of a businessy name, and like I don't really care about my name being in it anymore, because I don't want to sell as much physical product. And then Inverted Stitcher was actually one of the first names I ever came up with, like alongside Stitched with Kendall, but I went with Stitched by Kendall because it was more businessy. I was like, it has more name recognition, people know I'm Kendall and that I stitch and stuff. And I was worried that people wouldn't understand what like Inverted Stitcher means or whatever. Like, it was very much a business decision. But like however long later, I was like, I still really like this name and I really want to change it. And I'll just explain the name too. So as I explained in my first Flosstube, which if you haven't watched, that's okay, it was old and bad and worse than this. So I'm an aerial dancer. I'm upside down a lot of the time. So I kind of liked combining my 2 favorite hobbies and bringing them all together in a nice little cute package. And that's, I don't know, I like the ring of it. It's cute, concise, tells you what I'm about. So yeah, I am now going by Inverted Stitcher. So welcome to my rebranding era. With that out of the way, we can get into some stitching stuff. So I have actually, since my rebrand, this kind of like, I timed this pattern release with the rebrand, so it was kind of, I think it's very fitting with the vibe I have. I finally completed my Moth Man pattern. It is available for sale now on my Etsy shop. This is Nightman on no, it's not. This is Moth Man on Patrol. I had the old name in my head. I was going to originally call this Moth Man Nights, but that was kind of boring. So I have now named him Moth Man on Patrol, because he's out on the night watch and he's going to get you. So this is stitched on a 28 count Lugana, navy blue. I got it from Stitch It Central, so that's all I can tell you. I think it's navy blue. It was a while ago. This was actually the pattern that I wanted to design a long time ago. I had scribbled on my phone like a little with my finger, like in the notes app, like an idea I had. My idea has always been Moth Man, kind of like this over a night forest. But it was just way too hard to design on my phone. So when I got my iPad for my birthday from my boyfriend, this was the first, like that night I opened it up and I started sketching this pattern because I was so excited about it that I have finally had the resources to make this a reality, because I could have done it on my phone, but we all know what kind of hell, or I guess we don't all know, I was just the only psycho that did this, but like it was a pain in the butt to design on my phone. I don't know how I did it for all of these, but I did it. I struggled, I lived, I learned, and now I am better. So yeah, this is Moth Man on Patrol, and he's available on my Etsy shop. I love Moth Man, so I'm very excited about this pattern. I have a little tattoo of him too. He's just a cute little cutie guy, and I love him. He's my favorite cryptid, so I hope you guys like him. I like him a lot. I'm very happy with how he turned out. And yeah, that is my only finish since I've seen you guys. In terms of WIPs, part of my rebrand was also wanting to focus more on what brings me joy with stitching again. I found like I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to finish these self-drafteds because I felt like I had to get them out. I had to keep making sales. I had to keep relevant by like constantly pumping out stuff like those big company ones do, where they put out one every like week and they have like 300 patterns and stuff. But I'm just a girl, like I can't do that. And like I'm very much a perfectionist, and I am very driven, and I want to do the best I can, and I sometimes let myself get like too in my head about stuff like that. So took a step back, and I'm using this era as like a starting point again, where I get back into the joy of stitching and like why I started in the first place. So I am now allowing myself to have multiple WIPs. I know one of my things was that I'm so monogamous, but that was just because I was like so stressed about getting my self-drafteds out. But I've been really enjoying stitching other people's patterns because it's fun, and like people are so creative and lovely. Like this Tiny Modernist one back here, I loved stitching her. She was so fun. And that was, again, another reason, like, that pattern has been a big inspiration for a couple of my other self-drafteds too, just the whimsy of it and the magicalness. So I am allowing myself to have multiple WIPs and work on whatever I feel like in the moment, and not trying to pressure myself into getting things out as fast as I can, because I'm trying to focus on enjoying my stitching again. So with that said, I have 3 WIPs. No, 3, yeah, 3. I have 3 WIPs. Oh my god. So I'll show you my first here. So this is my next self-drafted. This is titled Elf Magic. So this is a pattern inspired by the anime Frieren Beyond Journey's End. It is such a beautiful, whimsical, happy, not totally happy, but just like, I think whimsical is the best way to describe it. It is a gorgeous anime, and I love it so much. So I want to do a little nod to it. So this is what I have so far. I think I'm like 24% done. Zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, this is going to be Frieren staff with the like magic circle behind it. Bonus points if you can recognize what the little symbol in the bottom is. But it is, I want to finish it like a wall hanging, like the Tiny Modernist one. So it's going to be probably like a good up here. Like it's very whimsical, magical, beautiful, cottagecore, gorgeous vibes. I'm very, very happy. It brings me a lot of joy to stitch on. The fabric, also beautiful. This is one of the ones I picked up at Stitch North. This is, I kept the tag because Lord knows I would not remember. This is a 32 count Lugana in the color Willow from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. I think I might have also mentioned this pattern before, that it was in like the works. I don't know if I did or not. If I did, I would have referred to it as Elven Staff. I don't like that. I'm calling it Elf Magic now, I think. I don't know. It's on my iPad, that's over there, but I'm pretty sure I'm calling it Elf Magic. So yeah, that is my next self-drafted that I'm taking my time on and enjoying. Thank you. My next pattern that I'm working on is a lovely little, oh my god, I have so much stuff in here. Okay, so this is also from Stitch North. It's still in my hoop right now, but so I mentioned this in my Stitch North recap that all of the lovely Table 20 ladies, we saw this lady working on the pattern Flora from the Artsy Housewife, and everyone loved it so much. Like, some people kitted it up right there. We all decided this is going to be our table project, and we're all going to finish it throughout the year and get it to be like almost done, and then we're all going to finish it together this year, Stitch North, and all ring the bell together and show off our Flora. So I finally started this. I know it's May, June, July, like 3 months late. Everyone else is much more of a start than me. This is all I have done so far. Just getting the border going. This pattern's really pretty. It's not like something I would typically do. When I first saw it, I was instantly like, that's not me. That's not like what I would do. But I'm really enjoying it. I think the fabric, I was so wary about the fabric color too. The light makes it look a little bit more orange than it actually is. It's like a nice like brown kind of. I think it really looks good with the colors I have on here so far. It's very like autumnal and like harvesty, and I really like it because that's my vibe. So yeah, I will flash the pattern on screen too so you guys can see what it is going to look like. But I have a deadline for this one, which is the next Stitch North. I'm going weekend 2. I don't know if I mentioned that I bought my ticket. I don't think I mentioned it, but I bought my ticket to go next year again because I loved it so much. So I will have this almost done for next year's Stitch North, and then I will get to ring the bell with all the other beautiful Table 20 ladies. And yeah, this is Flora. The fabric was given to me by Kim, one of the Table 20 ladies, because I was very hesitant to start this because I was like, again, I was so in my head of like, I can't do anyone else's projects. Like, I have to work on my own self-drafted. It's like, but like, again, so stupid. Like, so Kim gave me the fabric to help me get a head start and like try to push me to do it. All of them were like, oh, you have to. And I am very grateful for the ladies for pushing me to do it because I'm having a lot of fun with this one. This is a linen. This is my first time stitching a linen. And it's not as scary as I thought it would be. I really like it. It's literally the same as Lugana and Even Weave. Haven't ran into any issues yet. Knock on wood. I should be okay. We'll see how I feel as I stitch more, because obviously I'm not that close to being done, but I'm feeling good about it right now, and I'm really excited to get this done and see all the ladies again next year with our Floras. So this is my last WIP. I started this one at Stitch North, and then I put it on the shelf for a bit and got back into it because I was feeling like, you know, I want to work on this. This was like a really fun one I really enjoyed working on, and I just, like, again, was not allowing myself to do fun projects. I was like, I have to do my business stuff. So picked it back up, put a little bit more into it. I will flash a picture of what it looked like last time I showed it on screen in my Stitch North video, because I did not take a progress pic otherwise. So here, wow. And this is Home Sweet Home by Vivian Powers. This is what I have so far. I've finished, I added more to the bush. I finished the big green like lawn down there, and I added a bit more to the border and put this cute little plant in there too. I believe that's all I've done so far. This is a big piece. I also can't remember what this is. Pretty sure it's a 28 count Lugana as well, in like an oatmeal color or something. A neutral fabric, because who is she? So yeah, this one's really fun. I'm doing it all in Roxy Floss color Asparagus. So I'm really enjoying the variegated thread. I really wish I'd kitted up Flora with the variegated, because like I feel like that would look so beautiful with that, but I'm doing the DMC conversion. But I'm really enjoying it for this, and it's an easy way to like experiment with it, because this is gonna be so freaking big that like if I mess up here and there, like you're not really gonna be able to see it, because it's gonna be this big beautiful welcome home sign. And I'm really excited to get this done. My goal is to have it done for when me and my boyfriend move upstairs, because eventually we live in the basement right now. Eventually we're going to be moving upstairs into bigger, so I want to have it done for when we move upstairs so we can have it like displayed in the entryway and all my hard work. Yeah, so this is home sweet home, and I'm really enjoying this one too. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Only a couple updates. I don't have any stash. I haven't really bought anything other than just DMC, which is not fun to show, obviously. So that's all I have. I just wanted to give an update. I know this is probably gonna be a quicker episode, but I just really wanted to update everyone on, like, if you're looking through your subscription box and you see inverted stitcher and you're like, who the heck is that? I did not subscribe to this bitch. It's me. Hi. So thank you for being here with me through my rebrand era, and I hope that this brings me a lot more joy, and just like my stitchy bug is already like reinvigorated. I feel a lot better about stitching. I'm having a lot more fun knowing that I can pick up and put down whatever I want whenever I want. And I hope that if you're in a stitchy bug funk too, that like you can kind of take a wider look at like why you're stitching, why you're not enjoying it anymore, and figure out how you can get back into it too, because this really is one of my favorite hobbies and I love sharing it with people. So yeah, that's everything for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. If you liked the video, please like it on the button. If you'd like to see more from me as I regrow my stitching journey, subscribe for more. I hope that like this will also be, I'll be more regular with my updates, because again, another reason I wasn't like so keen on uploading was because I was only working on like one project at a time, because it was just what I was trying to get out, and I was like, I don't have anything to update, but now I have multiple WIPs I can update on, which is like really exciting for me. So I hope to be uploading maybe a bit more frequently, not like every week or anything like that. I'm not crazy like that, but maybe like once a month, once every month and a half. We'll see what the vibe is. And yeah, that is everything for me. You can find my patterns on Etsy and my Instagram, which I post kind of like updates on what I'm currently working on throughout the day. It's much more chill, relaxed vibes if you want to see what I'm doing, and I will link those all down below. And I appreciate you all for being here, and thank you so much. Love y'all. See you again. Bye. Really all I have for today, guys. What the heck was that? There's something was blowing in the wind. Okay.